Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Guesspionage Live. Yes, guys, it has been a while since I last played this, and hot damn, I am so happy to be doing it once more, because this is genuinely a fun game, at least as long as we have a large enough audience. Now, you guys might have noticed that we already had a player in here, Stefano. Really, I really hope I really hope I'm getting your name right, dude. Just saying. So anyway, the reason why is because before I went live, I threw the room code into my Discord server. I did that because I wanted the people who are in my Discord server to kind of have the first shot at the first game, just because if people are actually going to take the time to join my Discord server, I should probably do something for them, you know, something kind of interesting and cool. So that's what I did. So now we're just going to wait for the room to fill. We're going to hopefully get a nice sized audience in here, because Guesspionage always works if you have a large audience of actual people watching. So if you want to join in the game, or if you want to join in the audience, there's only one spot left to join the game, so you would go in the audience after that spot fills. Head over to jackbox.tv, log in using the room code MRJZ, and you'll be able to join in this game, either as a member of the, or either as a player or as a member of the audience. And in this game, you basically are trying to figure out stats. This whole whole game is based around data mining, and the whole crux of the game is that they essentially will ask you various questions like, how many people out of a survey of 100 did friggin' X, and you have to guess. But if you have an audience of larger than 5 people, then instead of using the game's built-in answers, it will use whatever the audience selects. So the audience actually gets to chime in. And if enough people vote, or rather if enough people answer the survey, then we'll be using their results instead of what's built into the game, which makes this a lot more interesting and a hell of a lot more fun, at least to me. Seems a little bit more interesting. I see we have 15 people watching. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, about half of you have entered, so... Jesus Christ.
Sure thing. What's your password?
Emmer, I can assume you've heard of Chris Cornell's death. Yeah, I think everyone's heard about that. With that said, have you seen Singles before? I don't know what that has to do with Chris Cornell. I don't even... Isn't fucking Singles that, that really shitty, dating fucking show that used to be on in, the early 90s? I'm almost certain that there was a show like that. So, who owns a pair of Crocs? I believe, yeah, that actually is a question that came up during one of these Guesspionage games.
That once you attach a piece of surveillance equipment below your waist,
Emmer, have you seen the Samurai Jack revival? The series finale is tonight. No, I haven't watched it because I don't like Samurai Jack. I never cared for the show. I really don't care that it is brought back. There are a lot of people who are really psyched for the final episode tonight, and that's totally fine. You can totally go and have fun. But me, I'm gonna probably just throw in a movie or something, because it'll be more interesting than that. Singles is a movie that deals with the 90s grunge scene in Seattle and features Chris Cornell and Pearl Jam on the soundtrack. Okay. Still, probably not. I'm really not all that interested in it. I'm not gonna suddenly go, ooh, look! All because it has some dead friggin' dude on the soundtrack. Once more, to everyone who wants to join in the game, or rather, if you want to join in the audience, I would love a larger audience in friggin' game for this. So head on over to jackbox.tv, enter in that room code, and you'll be able to join in the audience, and your answers will be what we will be using to what we will be using in the game proper. So I'm gonna wait until a minute or two have passed, and if we don't have enough people, then we're gonna have to just use the built-in answers, which just doesn't seem that interesting to me, but it should still be kind of fun. Emmer, do you watch basketball? No, because I have taste. I watch hockey, I watch football. That's pretty much it. And even then, I only watch hockey if it's Red Wings hockey. I only watch football if it's Packers football. Beyond that, I do not care. So, there we go. Emmer, do you like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? I tried watching that once. I thought it was kind of stupid. So, not really, no. I really don't like it. It didn't seem interesting to me. Let me go over to the watch page because I know a few of the things scrolled off as we're waiting for potential audience members to join in. Let's see. How would you feel if Donald Trump was your, dad? Well, I don't know. I've never met Trump. I wouldn't know what it's like to have him as a father. So, I don't know. N64 or PS1? That's a tough one. You know what? I'd probably have to say the PlayStation 1, because really, the only games I played on the Nintendo 64 that were worth it were the wrestling games from Aki and THQ, and what else was on the N64 that was worth it? GoldenEye. That was pretty much it. Oh, that and Mario Kart, naturally, but and now we're having a small dispute in the chat about whether or not the Judas freaking Contract is a movie or not. Yes, it is. It just came out. It's actually closer. It's actually closer to the comics than that freaking abortion that happened in the shittier Titan show. So let's move on. But yeah, if I had to pick between the N64 or the PS1, I'd probably go for the I'd probably go for the PS1 just because it had a wider selection of games. So. Alright, why don't we dive into this, because we're not going to get an audience for this game, I can feel it. Hopefully, though, as more people join, we'll be able to get an audience.
And when I say all of it, I mean all of it. Even that total disaster when you tried to cut open a mango. Usually we upload it straight to government YouTube, but today we're going to use it to play Guesspionage. Guess what? We're now collecting live data from the audience. If we gather enough data from your audience, the questions are all about them. Otherwise, we'll use the global database. Time to play!
See, that honestly is why I wanted a larger audience for the game, guys, because then we would be using your answers instead of the built-in stuff. Have I tried out the Switch yet? No, because A, I really am not interested in it,
typically eat the pickle that comes with restaurant sandwiches.
And B, I couldn't buy one even if I frickin' tried, because nobody has it. Because Nintendo doesn't know how to put consoles out in a method that makes people want to own them. What percentage of people typically eat the pickle that comes with restaurant sandwiches? How many restaurants still give sandwiches, or still give, like, free pickles out with sandwiches?
If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
Let's see.
I hear you.
Well, personally, if I ever order a sandwich and I get and I get a pickle with it, I'm probably bound to eat the pickle. So what the hell? Let's go a little higher.
One person says lower. Now let's get to the right answer.
Yeah, of course. Adolf Hitler has to be different from everybody else.
Not too good, not too bad, just okay. Who picked higher? Here's some points. Who's next? Sorry, officer, I was speeding because it's fun. What percentage of people have tried talking police officers out of ticketing or arresting them?
I thought that's something that almost everybody did.
50%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Alright, and I'm gonna say it's a little higher, personally. Have I seen Heat? Of course, dude. WWE released it like every friggin' Sunday, and it kinda sucked. If you mean the movie Heat, no, I haven't. Don't ask. I'm really not interested in watching it.
38%.
Holy shit, really?
How many succeeded?
Get the fuck out. I honestly thought that more people would try to talk themselves out of a ticket.
Is this thing broken? No, you were all just wrong. Okay, who's up next?
High five.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people have functioning VCRs in their homes?
So I see another question in the chat. McDonald's usually gets my orders wrong. Emmer, that ever happened to you, and did you demand a reorder? Well, first of all, dude, if they always get your order wrong, that means you're being a little bit overly picky, I think.
Breathe it in.
I think we still have a functioning VCR somewhere around here. I'm gonna say it's a touch higher.
People are thinking it's lower. And the correct answer is...
Anyway, the fuck was that question again? I'm sorry, I got sucked into the game. Oh yeah, about orders. Would I ever demand a reorder? If I catch it, yeah, but I honestly, though, have very easy, very simple orders, so, you know, it's not really something that comes up very often.
Next up. Okay, computer, what do you have for this one?
The answers to these questions would have been so much different if we had an audience joining. Please, guys, next game,
What
please
percentage of people most
please
often
attempt
use
to
toilet
join
paper
in.
to blow their noses?
Well, I mean, toilet paper is cottony friggin' soft. I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't use used toilet paper to blow my nose, but I mean, I'd totally tear the gunk a little bit off
Everyone
of the
pick,
roll
higher
and
or lower?
blow my nose if necessary. God damn, 75. I'm gonna say it's a touch lower.
One of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says... 35%!
Bam!
Gotta be within 30% of the right answer to get points. Sorry, not sorry. Who got it right? Ooh, points for you! Who's next? Breathe it in. All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people have flown kites in the past year? 20%.
Well, actually,
What
looks
y'all
like we
think?
do have a
Higher
small
or
audience
lower?
trying to answer, which is awesome. Which might swing some of these answers. I'm gonna say it's a little bit higher. I mean, kites are not the most popular thing out there, but they still have a bit of a following.
Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is... 8%?
Wow.
Yeah, the numbers dropped off a cliff since the insult, "Aw, go fly a kite," went out of use. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points.
Do I think I will ever have to ban anything from reaction and review ever friggin' again?
Okay,
Well,
who's up
probably. That's almost bound to happen.
What should I search for in the
Let's
old
see what the next
surveillance
topic
pro
is.
next? Ooh, I know.
Household pests.
What percentage of people would rather have a cockroach problem than a mouse problem in their homes?
Drones are the new kites, aren't they? Kind of.
33%. All right, what do you think? Breathe it in.
Oh my god, this is such a tough call. I'm gonna say lower, because
High five.
you could potentially keep a mouse as a
Okay, right
pet,
answer
but
is
I don't see people wanting to keep cockroaches.
28%.
Boom!
I've got big points for that guess.
Scope that shit.
Who got it right?
Did I hear that the skeptic feminist got
Mark,
arrested
yes.
recently for supposedly murdering his co-host? I didn't know it was his co-host. I do know that a bunch of people on the internet, like Sargon and them, were cracking jokes about it before the bodies were cold, and that was disgusting. But it's really not something I like to think about much, because still was people
What
dead.
percentage of people would be willing with no preparation to be a contestant on TV's Jeopardy?
Ooh. Well, I know that I would be willing to go on Jeopardy. But, boy. Let's go
Time was a waste.
43%.
43%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Am I gonna do an R&R on 50 Shades of Black? No. I've basically sworn off of parodies unless I actually think that they look funny. 50 Shades of Black did not look
You were
funny.
saying higher. Okay,
Let's see
Let's
this.
see the right answer.
I want to know.
72%.
Ouch! I was thinking of going higher. I was thinking of going up to like 60% or something. Damn. Well, still got points out of it though.
Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Lou, what's up, buddy?
And what have we here? Great answer. Double points for guessing much higher.
Oh, you little ass kisser, Wesley.
I think it's much higher.
I'll bet our database has some juicy data for
I
this.
find it funny that the person who picked Adolf Hitler as a name for this also decided to go for a slightly terroristy looking avatar.
What percentage of people
It just seems to
regularly buy
fit.
the same brand and general model of shoes?
Huh. You gonna do a Cult of Chuck? No, I am not wasting time on Cult of Chucky. Curse of
What do y'all
fucking Chucky
think?
was
Higher or
dog
lower?
shit in the first place. I wash my hands of that friggin' series. It has not been good in at least 3 films. Oh my god, we actually are now using the audience records. Awesome! Thank you everybody for joining in the
You were
audience.
saying higher. How did the audience answer? 40%.
Oh damn.
Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats. Nice job.
What are my thoughts on American Gods? I
get points.
have not watched it. I don't even know what channel it's on, or what streaming service carries it. I know nothing.
It's time for the final round. We have been watching everyone in the audience to determine how they would answer this question.
In all honesty, I'm not even really
In what
interested in
superstitious
watching it, so.
behavior do people most often engage? Here are the most popular answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Ready, go!
Okay.
The audience pick the one you agree with most. You can totally determine the answer.
Yeah, and shit. Yeah, that one sounds like a pretty common one. Chucky died with Bride of Chucky? No. Chucky fucking died with Child's fucking
Don't
Play
forget,
3.
you can pick 3 answers.
Because Bride of, Seed of, Curse of, and I can almost guarantee the Cult of all sucked. So.
All right, let's see what everyone picked. And what are the most popular answers?
Wow.
Who's that special someone?
High five.
Breathe it in.
Damn, 4th place.
Congratulations, you're the most surveillance surveillance that I've ever surveyed.
What horror movie franchise villain has ever died permanently? Well, Jigsaw. At least the first Jigsaw. That should kind of count. Yeah, I think I can close a couple of tabs in case the stream is running slow. Well, that was certainly a fun first game. Are we ready for game number 2? We have to back out because I want to be able to. I want to be able to ensure that we have a full, or we have a new opportunity here for everybody.
Attention agents, just a gentle reminder that falling in love with those you observe is frowned
Shabam!
upon. Continue to pine from afar.
But yeah, if we're talking horror movie villains who are permanently dead, I would say yeah, we do have Pamela. We do have Pamela Voorhees. She's permanently dead. Jigsaw, at least the first
A
Jigsaw,
reminder
is
to all
totally
agents,
dead.
We have a camera on the coffee pot, so we know when you take the last cup and don't refill the pot. This
Not
is
sure
your
if there've been
final
any
warning.
others who really are permanently dead. Why does Anita Sarkeesian disable the comments on all of her videos? Because she hates the very idea of her thoughts and opinions being challenged.
No, we don't have
That's
Prince
why.
Albert in the kingdom. Tom,
Are you interested in
you guys
Injustice
going to
2?
lunch soon?
Not really,
You should
no.
invite the new guy.
We should. I can't remember his name, though.
I can't either. I haven't met him yet. I think it was Chris.
No.
Alright, well, we have an audience of 4. That'll hopefully,
Crinkle.
Kevin.
wait, Carl the
Humpty,
Butcher Shitter
Quicksilver,
permanently died, I
Condoleezza,
think.
Tom,
Kind of?
Quail Egg, yeah. Go say, hey.
I
Quail
guess
Egg.
by the end of the
14?
violent shit remake
Condiments?
reboot
Christmas.
thingamajig, he's
I'm
kind
not
of sort of
just walking
permanently
over and
dead,
saying,
but
hey, I'm warm.
I'm not even
Sorry,
sure
I
if that's
can't remember
canon. The movie itself was interesting. I'm still, guys. It's been so long since I covered that thing. I'm still floored with the fact that there was a
Hey,
violent shit movie I
Chrysanthemum.
actually kind of liked.
I hate you guys.
So, if anybody else wants to join in the audience, you just got to head over to jackbox.tv and enter the room code PWTB, and your answers will be
Attention
used
agents.
for
anyone
the
with lingering
various
character traits from our
polling
intensive
ringing
company
results.
production of A Streetcar Named
Here,
Desire,
do xenomorphs
mandatory
count? Are you talking about for the
deprogramming is at
horror
3, y'all.
villains who are permanently dead? No.
yes.
No, they don't, because they're basically like gigantic space, like roaches. It doesn't really matter. So, still planning to do the Friday the 13th stream next weekend, as long as I get
So I
my
found out
copy
my
of the
wife
game
is
by
a
Saturday.
And
Of
you had
course
no
I am.
idea?
No, I was sent to spy on her.
Whoa. And you have kids, right?
Am I interested in
Yeah,
watching
turns
Saw
out
Legacy?
they're
Of course I
idiots.
am, dude, because it's a
Wow.
fucking Saw
income.
film, and
Yeah,
even
that
and,
is
and even the
weird.
weak Saw movies are great. Do I watch NXT? No, I really don't. In fact, I'm gonna tell you guys. I think I've mentioned this during a few streams. I have the WWE Network. I've had it for about 3 weeks now, and what was that room
all
code
that
again?
really
It's
is
right
getting
on the
discovered.
screen, dude. It's PWTB. Anyway, I've had the WWE Network for about 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The newest thing I watched was from 1999, I believe. 1999 or 2000. So.
General Office Building.
Emmer, have you seen a cartoon called Candy Claus? Yes, I have. Funny story about that. I actually was gonna do a commentary on that fucking special, on that Candy Claus special. I had 2 friends who were going to join me. We all watched it together once to just see if we could make it through, and none of us have worked up the will to actually.
Use these
Holy
two
shit, we're up to
tiny
6.
surveillance
Awesome,
microphones.
let's do this.
So you
Anyway,
swallow this one.
none of us have worked up the will to go, hey, I want to do that
Looks
Candy
like I owe
Claus
Paul $50.
commentary. It's
Well,
that
Let's
bad.
start another game of Guesspionage. First up,
Alright, Wesley, you're up
this one's
first.
worth Mega Millions.
The
Not really.
lottery.
What percentage of people have spent more than $10 on lottery tickets at one time?
Oh, yeah, the copycat Jason from Friday the 13th Part 5, spoiler alert, is totally dead, yes.
Got it. 70%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
Oh, dude. There's no way. I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally top out at $10 if I'm ever buying lottery tickets.
Just one of you is saying higher.
Considering
And
now
what
that
did
it's working with the
say?
audience, like, records,
20%.
boom, check that
Your guess
shit.
wasn't within 30% of the correct answer, so you don't get any points. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points.
Ha!
Next up. All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
The topic is seniors.
What percentage of people have high school senior photos that show themselves in or beside their cars? 50%. Okay, higher or lower?
I'm gonna say... I'm actually just trying to remember my yearbook. Which, mind you, is, like, way out of date, because it's like 15 years old or so. I'm gonna go
Only
lower,
one
fuck
of you
it.
thinks it's higher. And what does your audience think? 0%!
Oh, baby.
Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to get points. Who got it right? Here's some points.
Would I ever do It Came From Netflix again if someone paid for the service?
Okay, who's up next?
Maybe. I really don't rightly know, dude.
I don't know. How about...
The Atom, one of the shittier DC Comics heroes.
What percentage
Haha.
of people believe they can
Ha.
accurately explain what an atom is?
Oh god, I feel so nerdy with that answer.
25%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Oh god. Considering the fact that the audience is almost guaranteed to be in on this, I'm gonna say it's gotta be lower. Or another Turkeys from Turkey Month. Well, see, guys, the thing about Turkeys from Turkey Month was that was all Turkish like knockoffs.
33%.
Oh, bullshit.
You were pretty close. Nice.
Well, damn. Anyway,
Let's see who
I
got
haven't
right.
found enough Turkish
I've got
knockoff
some
movies to
points
actually
for you.
make another month out of. I could probably do
And
one
what
of
have
like
we-
Bollywood
Ah,
knockoffs.
that's too bad. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more.
Aw, no points for Wesley.
I'm going to search for...
Emmer, this is probably an incredibly stupid question, but have you seen Demolition Man?
What percentage of people have
Yes,
picked
I have.
receiving phone calls or texts to get out of conversations?
Many, many times I have seen Demolition Man. It's amazing.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Ooh. I'm gonna say it's a little higher. Accurately describe what an atom is. Exactly. That honestly is why I thought it was going to be lower.
33%.
BAM!
Not too shabby.
No, wait. I guessed higher. Fuck me dead.
Who got
Shit.
it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Ah, well.
Next up.
I hear you.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Swimming nude.
What percentage of people have gone skinny dipping?
And while Mana's figuring out the answer, and as the audience votes, do you think the mask would have been so successful if it came out today with newer effects? I don't know. I think actually a better question would be, would it have been as would it have taken off as much if it were, you know, closer to the comics?
People are saying lower. And what did the audience say? 28%.
Aw, damn.
Excellent answer.
Really,
Points for you.
guys? About a quarter of you have gone
Let's see
skinny
who got it
dipping.
right.
Fascinating.
Points for you.
I don't think I could ever bring myself to do that, just
Who's
because, well,
next?
obvious things. Just
All right, I have a good one.
bunch of filthy perverts. Sleep positions.
What percentage of people are stomach sleepers?
Oh, boy. You know what? I'm going to leave it right at 50%.
What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Stanley Ipkiss was extremely different in the comics. Yes, he totally was. Stanley Ipkiss, by the way, for those who are curious about the whole Mask comics thing, Stanley Ipkiss is dead by the end of like the second or third issue.
42%. Wow, you were pretty close. Who got it
By the way,
right?
for those of you who wonder,
Well
I
done.
also
2
sleep
good
on
points.
my stomach, so... Well, I kind of flip-flop between my stomach,
Okay,
my side,
who's up
and
next?
my back, but usually it's on my stomach.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Shorts.
What percentage of people never ever wear shorts in public?
Emmer, why do you always pick an eagle? Are you an Eagles fan? No, I just happen to think that the eagle looks awesome. That's why. Have I seen Gotham? No, I have not seen Gotham yet.
22%. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you.
Ooh. I'm gonna say that's lower.
People are saying lower. And what did the audience say? 0%. I've seen worse guesses. Let's see. who
There
got it
honestly
right.
are just days when you
Here's some
need
points.
to bust out the shorts, especially when it gets balls hot outside.
Who's next?
Have I seen Attack on Titan
Titan,
Season
Titan.
2? Dude, I haven't even seen Attack on Titan Season 1. So... there's a good chance I'm not going to bother
What
with
percentage
Season
of people
2.
try to get ketchup out of glass bottles using the vigorous shaking method instead of rolling the bottle or tapping it?
Tapping it? The fuck? I've never heard of anyone who taps a glass ketchup bottle. I've heard of people who do the whole, like,
60%.
pound on the fucking
Everyone
end
else,
with the
higher or
freaking,
lower?
like, palm of their hand. Oh my god, oh shit. I've never even heard of rolling the fucking bottle. I'm gonna, oh god, 60%. I'm gonna say it's lower. Fuck it.
Running out of time. The majority say lower. Let's see the audience answer. 66%?
Shit. See, I knew it. I
Nice,
knew for a
that'll
fact it
help
was gonna
score.
be so goddamn close to 60. It was gonna be a tough freaking call.
Who got it right? Smart.
Samurai
Yes.
Jack.
Here's your points.
Guys, please stop asking about Samurai Jack. I don't care about the show.
Uh-oh,
I've never
final
been a
round
fan.
time.
I
Everyone
haven't
in the
watched
audience
the
has
final
been
season,
scanned, so
nor
we can
do
know
I
how they would
I
answer
care
this
about it.
question. What's the most overused phrase or expression in the workplace? And here
Ooh,
are the
let's
most
see
popular
these.
answers.
Funny,
Only the top three
one of
answers
the
will
more
get
commonly
points.
used
Good
phrases
luck.
at work between me and my
audience,
coworkers
your
is
answers
"fuck you," but then
determine
again,
who
that's
gets
because we're all a
points.
bunch of smartasses. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I hear that one a lot too. Let's just. By the way, I also really didn't have an answer on the whole ketchup thing because I don't use ketchup. It's just a personal thing. If I could direct a movie, what genre would I choose?
Let's see what answers you chose.
Either sci-fi or
Now let's take a look at the results.
shit.
Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's
Damn, drop down to 6. Green ketchup is the worst idea ever.
wow. You have some
What the
serious
hell is going on in the
knowledge of
background there?
artificial lives.
Some dude like filleting a the fuck? That wow, that looked very awkward. Wow. All right. So, are we ready for another game? Wow. Just the background on that last one just sort of caught me off guard a little bit.
Attention Sector 5 interns, the toilet cam is in need of cleaning. Deep
Let's
cleaning.
see. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my eagle. With his camera and his shades. He just looks so damn cool.
Say, Rob, do you ever think there are people out there listening in on our conversations?
Are you asking if I think there's people eavesdropping on the eavesdroppers?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty meta.
But there could be, right?
I mean, sure. I guess there could be a group of people gathered in a room listening to our conversations at this very moment, but I find that hard to believe. That would mean
So, just waiting on a few more audience members.
Family members would
I think the guy was giving a
nothing better to do right now
toothbrush a
than circle around
blowjob.
and
Okay,
listen to
that
our
totally
inane
works.
conversations.
Yeah, I suppose it's a pretty silly thought.
Oh,
How
Jesus
pathetic would that
Christ.
have to be? They could be enjoying each other's company, but instead they're actually listening to us.
Emmer, you
Guess
need
you'd
a
have to be
home
a pretty
theater.
pathetic
It
group to
will
do that.
Exactly.
better your
They're the type
it'll
of
better
people
your
I
movie
need to
viewing
be at a party with.
experience.
I bet they're the type of party that puts
I
out a veggie
don't really
tray.
think that
Veggie
matters much,
tray.
man.
Yeah,
Just
they
saying, you know,
probably have a pre-scheduled time for when the
I
party
honestly
ends.
think that just as
Well,
long as you have a
10 o'clock,
TV that
time to go
functions,
down
you
out.
should
Oh, just
you
thinking
should
about
you
a
should be
party
totally
like that
fine.
bums me out.
I honestly
Sorry,
don't think I
brought it
need
up.
like
Me
a
too.
cushy,
A
a
group
friggin'
that
like
would
cushy
actually
seat or
listen in on
surround
our
sound
dumb
in order to
conversations.
enhance a movie.
What losers?
Just saying. I mean that was just a personal thing, I guess.
Interesting.
Okay, I see some people are swapping around, or well, just John is swapping between
What's with the new vending machines? There's
dog
like
and some
18
old
buttons to
chick.
press
All
for
right,
a
here we
soda.
go. Let's do this. We got an audience of 5. It's time to
Good to
rock.
see you again. I mean, we always see you, but you know what I mean. Time for more Guesspionage. Okay, who's first?
All right, I have a good one.
Your topic is Facebook friends.
What percentage of people are friends with people on Facebook whom they've never met in person?
Thoughts on Archer Dreamland? Is that the new season of Archer? I don't know, because I usually just wait until the Blu-ray comes out. And I'm kind of pissed because the new season, they didn't bother to put it out on
Okay,
Blu-ray.
we
It's only
have
out
a
on
guess.
DVD.
69%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
If I were a mythological god, I think that's a little bit higher. All right, now I gotta come over here now. Where was that question? That's Archer Dreamland. If you were a mythological god, which god would
Lower.
you
And what
be?
does your audience think?
I don't know.
60%.
Damn.
You were pretty close. Nice. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some.
Anyway,
points for
I really don't know which mythological god I would be. I
you.
mean,
Next up,
I would probably just go for something big like
do you
Odin
ever feel
or
like a
Zeus.
plastic bag?
Actually, you know what? Odin sounds fucking awesome. I think I would just be
What
Odin.
percentage of people have sustained injuries from fireworks accidents? You're almost
What
out of
percentage of
time.
people have sustained
65%.
injuries from
What do y'all think?
fireworks
Higher or lower?
accidents?
I hear you.
Because Emmer said Odin, now all I can imagine is Emmer in a wizard,
Oh, yeah.
suit. If somebody else who wants to fucking draw that, by all means. I would probably try to
Thinking
feature
it's
it somewhere.
Okay, let's see the right answer.
If it looks nice enough.
14%. Let's see if this blew up in anyone's face. Who got it right?
Hercules is a rapist in the DC universe. I think you mean in the Marvel universe. Hercules is a Marvel hero
Okay,
who
said that?
who has been confirmed as a rapist
All
and
right,
also
Surveillance Pro, what do you
into
have for
incest
this?
and other nasty shit because them fucking gods are kinky and shit.
What percentage of people are terrible at removing wine corks in one piece?
Hercules did appear in DC Comics. He did, but I don't really know much about the Hercules that appeared in DC. I know a bit more about the Prince of Power,
Everyone else,
Hercules
higher
from
or
Marvel,
lower?
just because he's, you know... What percentage of people are terrible at removing... You know what? I know a lot of people who cannot remove a wine cork in one piece.
What do you think? Higher or lower?
The audience honestly must have
And
dropped down to
Surveil says
below 5. That's kind of sad.
13%. I agree, that number's too low. It's possible our informants were drunk.
See, I have seen so many people struggle with getting a cork out of a wine
You get
bottle.
points.
I honestly thought that would be a little bit higher.
Who's next?
I hear you.
Emma, I want you to have the YouTube gold button of
And now a question about true mixologists.
you know, subscribers. Well, you're gonna have to help that out, dude. You're gonna have to help by like
Percentage of people have
promoting
used
my
Mountain Dew in a
channel.
mixed alcoholic drink.
What percentage of people have used Mountain Dew in a mixed alcoholic drink? That I'm actually trying to imagine that. That sounds like it would be really good, I think. If you were to mix like Mountain Dew with maybe I don't know, like the right shit.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
That sounds like that would be awesome. I'm going to guess higher just because that sounds so promising.
Believe it.
People are saying higher. And what did the audience say?
Just the very thought of a Mountain Dew mixed drink sounds
40%.
awesome. Oh, eat
Just
a
missed it by
dick.
2%.
Only 40%?
Nice guess.
Damn.
Who got it right? Here's some points. Next up,
I am now gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look, you know, into that.
I'm gonna pull this one down from the top shelf.
Oh, wow, we go right from one drink to another with expensive booze.
What percentage of people currently have at least one bottle of alcohol valued at more than $50 in their homes?
Well, considering the fact that we have enough of an audience to go, I don't think that many
30%.
people have. I don't even think if we're using the built-in shit. I don't know a lot of people who have pricey booze in their fucking house. Most people just have like a bottle of like the cheapest shit they can get their hands on.
I hear you.
People are saying lower. Let's see the audience answer. 40%.
Really?
Yeah, not too shabby.
Two of you who okay, I'm
Let's see
curious
who got
to
it right.
the two of you in the
Nice.
audience.
Ah, I've got some points for you.
What the fuck alcohol do you have in the house that's over 50 bucks?
Okay, who's up next?
I'm curious.
Believe it.
We've collected data about everything. Even this.
How should you send it to me? Just send me a friggin' like copy of the image on Facebook, dude. That or they'll probably be the fastest way.
What percentage of people usually remove their shoes while flying?
Italian wines and some genuine vodka. Genuine vodka? As opposed to what, dude? No offense. I'm just curious.
33%.
And even then, like the people I know
What do y'all
who
think?
do the
Higher or
whole
lower?
like wine thing, most of them buy shit like what the hell's that shit? Yellowtail. Like they'll buy fucking like Yellowtail and you know like the cheaper wines. And for the record, I don't know anyone who actually takes their
And
shoes off while
Surveil
flying. That
says-
just sounds disgusting.
19%. And to them I say, how about we not do that anymore, okay?
Yeah, that just sounds wrong.
Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Next up. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Autumn clothing.
What percentage of women ignore the no white after Labor Day fashion rule? 75%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
There we go. Just had to take care of that. And percentage of women ignore the, Yeah, I'm going to say that's higher. I don't know anyone who actually follows all this idiotic
Most of you are
no
saying
white
higher.
after Labor Day
Okay,
bullshit.
let's see the right answer.
I never understood that either.
77%.
Bang! Check that shit.
2% off. That'll get you some serious points. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you.
Hot damn!
Who's next? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you.
Sandwich crusts? The fuck?
What percentage of people regularly cut off or avoid eating the crust on their sandwiches?
I thought Labor Day was just to celebrate soldiers.
95%. Okay, higher or lower?
Anyway, see, there apparently is some weird fashion thing that says that women should not wear white after Labor Day for some goofy fucking reason I do not understand.
0%.
Boosh!
You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Who got it right?
I don't know anyone who avoids the crust on their sandwiches who aren't, like, 5. Do I like peanut butter? Yes. And before anyone asks, chunky is far, far better than
What's the
creamy.
best flavor of pie? Now let's see the answers.
And if I had to pick a favorite brand, it would probably be Jeff.
You'll need to
So,
pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Ready? Go! If you're in the audience, how you answer the question will affect who gets points.
well, let's see. Obviously this one. I personally am a sucker for this one, and you cannot go wrong with those.
Don't forget to use
Do I
all 3 of
eat
your picks.
cereal at night? Occasionally.
Okay, let's see what
Not
you picked.
often though.
Okay, computer. show us
I'm really
most
the only one who
popular
picked
answers.
key lime pie? You savages. Key lime pie is the fucking bomb, dude.
Let's see who's the head honcho.
Believe it. I hear you.
It's a tie!
Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could.
Anybody hear
And
about
only
the peanut
21%
butter,
of
about the
them
Peter
ever
Pan peanut butter controversy? Nope. I can honestly say that I have not heard of that one. You may have to explain that one. You know, I think that might be the first time we've ever had a tie during a friggin' Guesspionage game. I think. It's been quite a while since I streamed Guesspionage, but that's awesome. Alright. Well, so yeah, guys, let's do one more, just because why the fuck not? Well, 1 more, 2 more, something.
All agents.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I gotta hit
Please
OK.
don't give Agent 13 doggy treatment
Selecting
without
my
making him
eagle.
roll over or speak. You'll
The
spoil
eagle
it.
flies high and proud.
I hear you.
Let the eagle soar. Key lime pie. I should mention, guys. Wow, that noise is loud, and that's coming
Oh,
from
that's
the
right. You're
game.
new here. It's just a nuclear event drill.
So anyway,
We have them
speaking
every month,
of
so-
speaking of
Where
key
do we
lime
go?
pie,
Down to the bunker. What are you doing?
we actually used to have a Hooters around here,
Kind of.
I was there
You should have a
twice.
tank, a mask, and a regulator in the bottom of your file.
and
Whoa, whoa.
the food at Hooters was awful.
Well,
The
stairs down
wings
to
were some of the
bunker go
worst I've
100
ever
feet as far as
had.
sea level. There's really
But
sun down there.
I will
Well,
say
make sure
that
you come
they
back
had
slow. Don't wanna get the
fucking
bends, right?
bomb-ass key lime pie.
I'm depth phobic.
Service honestly was kind of
okay,
shit,
so
and
decide
the
under your
waitresses were okay to
Hopefully the
look
boss
at,
won't
but
take a hit.
really it wasn't anything
good luck.
special. It's probably, yeah, I can totally see why Hooters went out of business around here, because Wisconsinites care a lot about their food, and, well, the food at Hooters kind of sucked. But man, that key lime pie was so fucking good.
I don't see why they can't get something in my size.
It's ridiculous. If they're going to ask you to gather farm data in a giant rubber horse suit, they could at least get you an extra large.
I just look so stupid.
You see, someone found a hazardous bacteria in the lid of Peter Pan peanut butter and got a disease from it. Huh. You're super hooked on the Eagle. Well, it's kind of become almost like my, like...
So if you could ask her to
It's kind of
call
sort of
me
become
back,
like my, like...
that'd be great.
I guess my, like,
Agent
personal, like, avatar whenever I play this. Because almost nobody else
Why
picks
do you
it,
refer to
so...
yourself as Agent Warren?
'Cause it's
I just
my
kind of
name.
sort of jump at it.
First name.
So,
Doing the whole one name
So,
thing like Madonna?
I gotta
if you
figure-
guys wish to join in,
Meet and range
Fursona,
direct environmental
yes,
bill?
How do
yes.
you know Warren's not
My
first
Fursona is a fucking
Because I've
eagle.
known you for 7 years.
For you
Have
see,
you?
I am
Nameplate,
eagle
right there on the
fucking
desk.
kid.
Is it?
You are so annoying.
Woo!
Am I?
So, if you guys want to join in the audience and help out this game before I start singing songs about eagles, I can feel that coming. Grab your tablet, your smartphone, your laptop, whatever the hell you've got, which has a web browser. Go over to jackbox.tv, enter the room code JTAE as you see it on the screen there, and you'll be able to join in the audience, and you will be polled on all the questions that are going to be coming into us, and your answers are going to, and your answers, as long as there's at least 5 of you, will be used
I'd much rather be
instead
like a little bit
of
chilly
the
than sweating all the time.
baked in freaking game answers. Please, guys, come one, come all, join us. It's sure to be a fun
completely agree.
time. Speaking of Fursona, every time I hear anything about furries, I die a little inside. Same here, dude. Am I a fan of the Eagles? A little bit. The band is awesome.
Attention all agents.
The
The winner of
Eagles,
the
I think, are like a
4
band
days
who I don't know anyone who openly says that they are not a fan of. Like everybody likes something from them, even if it's just like Hotel fucking like California. Almost everyone loves that song. So,
Let's start with you.
all right.
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one?
Browsing history. Fascinating.
What percentage of people have cleared their internet history in the past month?
People actually keep a friggin' internet, history? Because there's like one of the first things I do is
41%.
I go into my
Everyone else,
browser
now
and
it's
I
your
shut
turn. Do you
off
think the
my
correct answer is higher
browser
or
history.
lower? You can also
I
double
still
down
have to
and
clear
guess
out
much
the
higher
cache
or
every
much
month
lower.
in
You can
order
take
for
a
the
guess
shit to
off
run
by 50%
faster,
or
but
more.
Let's see. Boy. I'm gonna say... Yeah, it's probably a touch lower, rather.
People are saying lower. And what did the audience say? 80%! You weren't within 30%, so no
Most
points for
of
you.
the audience
Let's see who got
have
it
cleared
right.
most of the in-game
Well,
audience have
you
cleared
get
their internet
points.
history in the past month. Interesting.
Okay, who's up next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this?
Piano lessons. Oh boy.
What percentage of people have taken piano lessons?
Your audience are super weird. I wouldn't say that. I mean, because perhaps honestly they don't know that on most decent browsers you can just like
Okay,
disable
higher or
your web history. All right. Piano lessons always feel like that thing that a lot of people get like forced into frickin' doing. I didn't have to, but I know other people who've been forced into it and they hated the fuck out of it.
16%.
Oh.
Ooh, Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Who got it right? Here's some points.
Well, damn.
Next up. I don't know. How about...
YouTube. How fitting.
What percentage of YouTube visitors will let a full 30-second commercial play before their video starts but not watch the commercial?
Hmm.
75%. All right, what do you think?
I hear you.
I know so many people who just freaking use ad fucking blocking software that they wouldn't even have to see a 30-second ad. Shit, even I don't sit through a 30-second ad, and I don't bother with ad blocker.
Lower. And what does your audience think? 66%.
You are all lying.
Wow,
There's no way in shit. You are just letting you're just letting those ads play.
I've got some points for you.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
who's up next?
Believe it.
I am off to a
Our database has
poor
some
start
juicy
this, game. All right.
What percentage of people have been kicked out of bars? You're almost out of time. 34%. Everyone
Locked
else,
in at
higher or lower?
34%. I'm going to assume that the audience will be locked in time. I'm going to say lower. I personally have never been kicked out. I've never been kicked out of a bar, but then again, I almost never go to a bar. So
22%.
boosh.
That was a respectable guess.
No clue. You've never been drunk
right.
enough to be thrown out. Yeah, that
Yes.
also
Here's
is
your
my
points.
thing. I have never gotten drunk to a point where they have to boot me
Who's
out
next?
of the fucking bar. Then again, I also rarely
this is
ever
gonna
go
be
to
good.
bars. Staycations. Huh?
What percentage of people have had planned staycations?
What in blue buggery fuck is a staycation? I have heard that term so often. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Is that just like when you take a vacation from work and you just not bother?
Anytime now.
You know what? I'm just
9%.
I'm just gonna
What do
yeah,
y'all think? Higher or lower?
a vacation where you stay home. We call those things days off, man. If I honestly am gonna plan something like that, man, my ass
Everyone
is
says
leaving the
higher.
house.
And what did the audience say? 50%.
Really?
You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Let's
It's
see
the
who got it
millennial
right.
term
Nice
for
job. I've got some
hooky.
points for you.
Fucking worthless millennials.
Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
National Lampoon's Stay Vacation should be a
So many
movie.
famous Yankovics. Let's see which one we're talking
Isn't
about.
that technically like what Christmas, vacation was since they
What
stayed at
percentage of
home?
people have been to a Weird Al Yankovic concert?
Ooh, I have. I've been to 2, in fact. I know I'm not in the audience and that doesn't matter, but I've been to 2 Weird Al concerts and they were both awesome.
40%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
But I also know that Weird Al is a somewhat acquired taste. And I'm going to say it's a little lower. In fact, I'm going to tell you guys, I was actually kind of shocked at this. When Weird Al put out his album, it was called Running with Scissors.
Most people
The
said,
first
"Oh,
show of that
how did
tour
the
was
audience
in
vote?"
fucking Green Bay, and I was there.
40%.
40 on the dot.
Whoa, you got it right on the money. Better
Nice.
Than that, you got it right on the eye
That
of the
means that
pyramid
none
on
of
the
us
back
scores
of the
anything, but
No
still,
points for
that's
anyone
awesome.
else.
Good job there, Mana.
Next up. Ha! I'm going to search for...
Liking. Oh boy.
What percentage of people admit feeling obligated to like friends' Facebook posts?
Wait, what? I probably would if I didn't have friends who
Higher or lower?
polluted Facebook with all of that. Oh, one like equals one fucking prayer faggotry. Then I probably would feel obligated to like. Well, even then, I never feel obligated to like posts.
Believe it.
People are thinking it's lower. Let's see the
In fact, I
audience answer.
rarely like posts at all.
50%.
Aw, damn.
Dang, you nailed that guess.
Wow, three of you are that friggin'
You
whipped,
got it
huh?
right.
It's like,
You get
must
points.
like friends post, must show support.
Okay, who's up next?
Well, I basically fucking know that I've lost
Here we
this
go.
game.
My
So
favorite sport after curling.
Legos.
What percentage of people have built complicated structures out of Legos?
I should mention I actually once referred to them as Legos in front of somebody, a friend of mine, and he spazzed out because the plural of Legos is Lego. He absolutely lost his shit, which I thought was fucking hilarious. And
47%. Everyone else.
I'm going to
higher or
assume that a
lower?
complicated structure means something that you personally designed, not something that... Actually, no, because even the, like, models that come out, like the actual, like, Lego kits, are pretty big. What the hell? Let's go a little higher.
Majority say lower. And what did
I'm
the
gonna say it's a
audience
touch higher.
say?
Bam!
57%. You were pretty close. Nice. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Uh-oh.
Final round.
Time. Everyone in the audience
Let's
has been
do
scanned
this.
so we can know how they would answer this question. What variety of apple do people prefer? Let's see what we have.
The fuck?
You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm gonna go for the 3 that I've actually had, knowingly had. The hell was that other one? Oh yeah, it was this one. Like, I love apples, but I am not a fucking weirdo who's like, ooh, I must have a, certain type of apple. It's like, no. Is it fucking
Let's see
crispy?
what answers you chose.
Is it sweet? Is it a fucking apple? Is it fresh? Good.
Now let's take a look at the results.
Wow.
Every game has to have a winner, and our winner is...
Believe it.
Wow, I actually thought I was gonna be in dead ass fucking last. Nope. John Burt is the winner.
Congratulations. You know so much about people, you've managed to creep me out.
You're that weird guy who likes certain types of apples. Well, dude, I mean that there's totally cool. Like some people are really into their waffles. Like I totally like under fucking stand that. It's just I just don't see the point, I guess. All right, one more game, guys. What say you? One more. Fuck yeah. Hit and play. Let's do this.
Hey, Warren, can you do me a huge favor?
I'm not calling
Lie
it
like an
Come
eagle.
on. I don't have an ex-girlfriend who works there.
stable. Why?
I need an autographed headshot of Colin Powell circa 2002. It's for my niece.
I already got her a Madeline Albright. What is she, a collector?
She's 15. It's a fake.
Caramel apples
It's her
for
birthday.
the win.
Fine,
Yes.
but you owe me
Caramel
3
apples are
Pentagon
awesome.
favors, understood?
I don't know anyone at the Pentagon.
Make it happen.
Hi, Deb.
I hate syrup, Emmer. What would you dip your waffles in? What? Dip my waffles in? Who the hell
Okay,
dips their?
intern, let me just set up your
don't
camera
you just?
monitoring system.
Okay.
Here we go.
Perhaps maybe
Oh,
I'm
nice.
just
So
missing
these
out
are
on
in
something
for a
here.
Water park. Awesome.
I thought
Oh,
you just
no,
put
no, no.
syrup on
These
top of
are
the waffle
cameras
like you would a
attached to
pancake.
bidets. You've got
That's how
bidets
I've
for
always done
days. That's a good one.
At least that's my thought.
Anyway, have fun with the crapper cams.
They had dippable waffles once. Well, you can probably dip any, waffle. That's kind of a normal thing. So, okay. So, if you guys want to join in this game, if you are just joining, you're not quite sure how the whole
You look tired,
like
Leslie.
interactive stream
Yeah, it's
thing
been
works, you
that
got to
for a
grab your
while.
smartphone,
I've
your
been
tablet,
busy
your
since we
laptop,
faked the
anything that has a web browser on it.
you
Head over to
faked the moon landing?
jackbox.tv
No,
and
we
enter the
faked
room
a
code
fake
you see on
moon
the screen.
You know,
That
just
room
to mess
code
with
is
people.
HMUM.
First one was real.
And you'll be able to
Yeah,
join the
how do you think we
audience.
met
The
the
audience's
lizard man?
answers, as long as
Oh,
there's
yeah.
5 answers to work with, will be what we work on, or what we work off of in the game itself. So, come one, come all, it's time for some Guesspionage.
To all agents, when you return a jetpack, please make sure it's refueled. Thank you.
God damn, I wish I had a jetpack. Anyway, it's not often I get to comment about the shit they talk about in the background there.
Subliminal messaging worked. You're back for another game of Guesspionage.
Who the fuck is talking in the background? Oh, that actually,
First
dude,
up.
is the game itself.
Ha!
They actually have like a bunch of little like background shit as
Oh,
you
here's
wait
one we've
for the
been
game to
especially
start.
interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people never get popcorn when they go to the movie theater?
What? Look, I understand I don't go to theaters very often. But what kind of filthy savage doesn't get popcorn
We have an answer.
when they go
60%.
to the movies?
Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double.
Fucking A,
points
I
by
actually kind of
picking
wish I
much
had
higher
some
or much lower.
fucking popcorn like right now. Nah.
Hi, Deb.
That has to be lower. You cannot go to the movies and not get a
People are saying
popcorn.
lower.
That's just
And the correct answer
that's just
is
fucking wrong.
17%.
Burn!
And always remember to chomp that popcorn during moments of expository dialogue.
Check that shit, boy.
Who got it right? Smart. Yes. Here's your points. Who's next? Would all be needing if the boss ever catches me doing this? What percentage of people have business cards? %. Okay, higher or lower?
I'm gonna say lower. Funny thing, I actually haven't thought about getting like business cards. Specifically because I know like a ton of like businesses around here allow you to like tack up freaking like business
let's get
cards
to
and
the
shit.
right
I would just
answer.
put my fucking like YouTube like channel on there.
41%.
Fuck. Really?
That's what we call in the ballpark. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points.
Theaters charge too much for popcorn. Well, dude, I don't know. I mean, again,
Okay,
it's been like
who's up
2 years since I was last in a theater, give or take.
Ooh, the
But
president
still,
asked us to look
the
this up yesterday.
fucking popcorn was reasonably priced. I mean, you get a gigantic fucking tub for like $6. That's awesome.
What percentage of people have slept on water beds at least once?
Do they even still make waterbeds?
64%. Okay, higher or lower?
$8 for a small popcorn. Where the fuck are you going where the popcorn is $8 for a fucking small? That's nuts, man.
Only one of you thinks it's higher. And what does your audience think?
60%.
Excellent answer. Points for you. Who got it right?
I was about to say, like, $4 is usually the price for a small. It's usually like $4 for a small, like $5, maybe $6 for a regular or a medium.
Ooh, I remember
Like
seeing good surveillance.
$6, maybe $7 for a large, and if you want like the king size tub, it costs you like $9, if they even have a king size tub.
What percentage of people absolutely without reservation hate clowns?
I still don't understand why people have a phobia of clowns. You know what? I'm gonna go, well, I'm gonna let the audience chime in. And even then, I'm still
40%.
gonna guess only about 40%.
Else, higher or lower?
I have never understood this whole hatred or fear of clowns thing. It's nuts.
Most people said lower.
It's because of Pennywise. Dude, Pennywise is awesome.
20%. That was a respectable guess. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this.
Movie Aliens. Nice.
What percentage of people prefer Predator over Alien?
Ooh, me. At least I can say that I prefer the Predator over, you know, Alien, because Aliens are boring. There was one good movie in that fucking franchise. Predator,
You're almost out of
at least
time.
had 2. 3 if we want to count the Aliens versus Predator crossover.
Everyone pick higher or lower.
Oh my god. I don't know. This is such a... This one here is going to be so fucking close. I think it's probably a little bit closer to 50.
What do you think? Higher or lower? Ah! People are thinking it's lower. Okay, right answer is 52%.
Oh my god, I was
It's the wise
so
choice.
close.
You can have a conversation with Predator, you know, sort of. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
Siri abuse? That's actually a
What
thing.
percentage of people have insulted their smartphone's intelligent personal assistants, like Siri, just to hear the response?
Well, naturally, but I wouldn't call that fucking, you know, I would not call that abuse. Because it doesn't have a soul. It doesn't feel.
What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Siri and Cortana and all of them are not gonna all of a sudden go, oh, that is so mean, and then go and start slitting their wires. No, it's not fucking
Running out of
wow,
time.
just I cannot believe I'm trying to work out the fucking category
Right
name.
down the middle. Okay, let's see the right answer. 62%. Hey, being called a stupid fucking idiot is part of their job.
Yeah, I could have sworn that
You got it
everybody
right.
did, you know that.
Ooh, points for you.
And I got screwed out of points because I thought it was going to be a lot higher. My fucking
Okay,
bad.
who's up next? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one?
public speaking.
What percentage of people have delivered speeches in front of more than 100 people?
Emmer, what if you could domesticate a xenomorph? I don't think that's possible.
Time's a-wasting. 40%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Huh. Well, we don't have enough for an audience vote. So, yeah.
Hurry up. People are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 55%. Wow, that's a lot of people envisioning others in their underwear. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Next up. Let's see, what would be good? How about this?
The reading room. Huh.
What percentage of people look at their cell phones on the toilet? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I'm gonna say it's a little bit lower.
Ha! One of you thinks it's higher. And the correct answer is 93%.
Wow.
I'm really curious about that 7% who find taking a dump too sacred for reading text messages.
First of all, I wouldn't read text messages on the toilet.
Let's see who got it right.
I have
Smart,
fucking
yes.
e-books
2
on
points.
my phone. That's what I read personally.
It's time for the final round. We have been watching everyone in the audience to determine how they would answer this question. In what kind of container do people keep their loose change? Let's see what people think. But choose carefully. Only the 3 most popular answers are worth points. Ready, go!
Okay,
And in the
well,
audience, your answers
I
determine
keep
who
my
gets
change
points.
in this. I know a lot of people who do this. And I do know a few people with this one. Let's go for that. Can I do a Q&A after? I guess I could probably do like a few minutes of Q&A as soon as we're done here. As soon as we're done with this, game.
All right, let's see what everyone picked. And what are the most popular answers? And the winner is...
I hear you. Hi, Dad.
5th place. Not bad. Good job, dude.
Congratulations! You seem to know everyone's secrets. Remind me never to cross you.
Well, that was definitely fun. So, you guys, so someone asked about me doing a Q&A afterwards. I guess I can spend the next 10 minutes, let's say, just doing a Q&A as the credits scroll. I guess first I should say I want to thank everybody who joined in the audience and who joined in playing. It has, as always, been a fun time. It's been just freaking awesome. But I guess now I'll spend the next about 10 minutes or so, and why don't we answer a few questions here? If you guys have any questions, by all means, throw them out there. I will see if I will answer the ones I think are worth getting into. So. Got to show my nephew the original Rangers series. I hope you mean Power Rangers. And my bro's ex-wife got pissed. Okay. Don't know what to say about that one. Do you know they're making a Party Pack 4? Yes, and considering how often I use Party Packs 2 and 3, I'm almost certainly going to be buying 4
You know, the
when
camera's
it
picked up
comes
something
out.
really
so.
weird. Really? Yeah, it's behind a fast food joint. It's almost some sort of...
Have I ever worked a
portal?
fast food job? No.
Yeah, it's like some sort of swirling...
I'm gonna stop you there. Is it possible it's like a dimensional?
Well, I'll be playing Trivia Murder Party next Saturday. Funny story about that.
Like ridiculous.
Kind of dumb.
Like,
So, next week.
Yeah, it's probably not.
Next
You wanna
week
get
Yeah.
is when the Friday the 13th game should be coming out, and I do hope to stream it because I helped kick in on the Kickstarter. I'm guaranteed to get a digital copy on the PS4. So I will be streaming it here as long as the PS4's streaming thing allows me to.
50% of the people were taking
I
stuff.
found out last week
60%
that
of
they
which were
actually
in front
will
of the
block
bathroom
certain
mirror.
games from being streamed, which is
40%
why I
of
didn't
those
stream
were
Bulletstorm
sampling
last
that
week as much
gorgeous
as I
email.
wanted to.
100% of which reminded me that I need to up my personal grooming.
So if I can stream it, I'm going to totally do that. If any of you guys want to join in, by all means go out and pick up a copy of Friday the 13th on PS4. You can join me in the game, and hopefully if I can get enough people, we will get I will try to bring you guys into a party chat, and we can, god damn it, people are asking about fucking Caligula. How much should you pay? Nothing. The movie was shit. Damn. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, I will then try to open up like a party chat for anyone who's playing, and we can basically like trash talk and do a bunch of other fun shit as we're doing. So
It's 90
there we
degrees.
go.
What happened to the air conditioning?
I helped
Budget
kickstart the game. That means I'm getting the
What
Tom
happened to the ice in the freezer?
the Tom Savini Jason.
Broken
Yes,
ice maker.
I am getting that badass fucking Tom fucking Savini Jason skin. The one that looks like a cross between Jason and Ghost fucking Rider. I am so psyched, man. It looks so cool. Anyway.
Hey, for the game later, can you pick up some finger food? Like chips and dip?
Have I seen any of the anime Marvel
already did,
movies?
but
No, I
there was only
haven't.
enough for
Really
one,
don't
so I got
have
dip.
any
You got dip
interest
without
in that.
chips.
Definitely
What
will
do we
be
put the
joining
dip?
that
said
streamed
finger
game.
food.
Awesome, because
Yeah,
I
because
know
that's
for a
about our
fact
best
that
option
a
at this
full game in Friday the 13th is 5 players. So I'd need 4 more, and I believe you're the second one who said that they would join in. I just need 2 more people who have a PS4, have a copy of that game, and
You watch the Americans?
hopefully you all have headsets and you all have
That
your
show
audio
is
settings set up so that way you can
All the
actually
makeup and wigs
share
and
party
their
audio
whole
over
wardrobe
streams.
is crazy, right?
So
No, I look at metadata. I don't know from wigs and makeup.
let's see.
Dimitri,
Why
I
don't
know you
I?
watch Americans.
Because I know for a
I'm
fact
talking about
I missed a few as I was talking because I have a habit of going on a bit.
All of
Will
them
I
look
continue
no,
destroy all
It's a
humans at
TV
some
show.
point?
It's not average
not
Americans
totally
walking
sure.
down the street.
I'm
This
kind
would
of
be
thinking
stupid.
about it.
We see this already and the closer
It's
the security
7v1? Holy
even
fuck!
own a
No,
television?
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna
not
have to look
since
this up
Seinfeld.
now.
Okie dokie. Good talking.
I could have sworn it was
Yes,
just
good talk.
like 4v1, similar to what's it? Fucking Evolve. Speaking of that, I still have a copy of that. If anybody wants to join in, wow.
Data collection, Agent Warren.
Where to
No, we're
even
data.
look for the information
office.
on that?
Hey, Brian.
Oh yeah,
did you
why
get those
don't I
requisition
just
forms that put on your desk?
Yeah,
Everything
yeah, let me
should
just
be
go
processed
right.
in the
Let me go
folder,
right to the
I'll let the agents
F13
know.
game
You
website.
saw that request from Agent Harris?
I'm sorry, who?
Agent Harris, you know, works in the Caribbean sector. Where's
Gameplay is a
Talking
third-person
about
horror
that.
survival game. Jason.
How does the
You and
dolphins
6
know
other
our
unlucky
position
souls.
for?
Holy shit! It
Probably
actually
can't
is going to be
drive. Dolphins
7v1.
can't talk. They're
Doesn't matter. I'm still
Dolphins
just gonna
aren't
look
fish.
for at
Get
least
my point.
5.
That dolphins are
If I
fish.
can totally
They're a mammal.
get 7, that would be
Metaphorical.
even
That's
better.
not a metaphor. Mr. Dictionary.
Warren, come here.
Brian thinks dolphins are fish.
Anyway, let
They're
me
mammals.
scroll
I
back
know
through here
that.
again.
Then why'd you say it?
Have I watched Invader Zim?
What?
Yes.
You two think
Yes,
it's a
I
bigger deal
have.
that I said dolphins are fish than the fact that a dolphin
see
is a
here.
field agent sending in requisition forms.
Yeah.
Who's my least
Can't
favorite
send any
Overwatch
forms. He
character?
can't talk. He's not a real agent.
Wow. You know what? Out of all of them, I really think that the
Yeah.
one that I dislike the most, because I kind of sort of suck as him, and he's kind of sort of a boring character to play as in general. Reaper. Okay, Reaper looks awesome, but he plays for shit.
Agent Hawthorne,
So
if you could, act
that
naturally
would
and report
answer
to
that.
observation.
What do I think about Darksiders 3 coming out? I don't care. I tried playing the first Darksiders way back on like the PS3, and I thought it sucked.
It's 90 degrees. What happened to the air
So
conditioning?
never bothered with any
Budget
other
cuts.
Darksiders
the
games.
ice in
I
the
totally
freezer?
understand that there's like a Darksiders bundle on the PS4. If somebody honestly wants to send me a code for it, I will totally download it. I will stream that shit at some point. At least stream the first one. So, unknown Marvel or DC character that deserves a movie.
To all agents, the break
You know
room
what?
refrigerator will be cleaned out on
I
Friday.
just have to
Please
say,
remove all
Sergeant
personal
Rock.
items.
Sergeant
This
Rock has
includes
always been a
condiments,
character that
lunch
I
containers,
have
and the frozen
loved.
Hitler brain. Thank
I
you.
would love to see them make a movie. Funny thing, Warner Brothers actually was going to make a Sergeant Rock movie. Unfortunately, by the friggin' time that they had the script finalized, a very similar movie came out. That movie being Saving Private fucking Ryan.
Really weird.
Sergeant,
Really?
because
Yeah, it's behind a fast food
because
joint.
the
It's
Sergeant
some
Rock
sort of
script was going to
portal?
use a very similar
Yeah,
plot.
it's like some sort of
It would be great
swirl.
if they could do
It's
a
not there.
Sergeant Rock movie, but again, I'm kind of partial to that character. I was kind of
Totally
raised on that
I mean,
character.
it could be. I mean, I know that's.
If I find a copy, I recommend the Japanese movie Red friggin' Room, about a card game where the winner of each round tells the loser how to torture each other. Lone survivor gets $1 million. That's interesting. Besides the Savina, no, dude, it is Savini with an I, Savini, Jason. What other Jason are you interested to
And this
play
is
as?
Max. He's in charge of
I
our
would
couples
have loved to have
What is
played
that?
as Jason X.
He's in charge of
Unfortunately,
listening
they
in
did
on
not
thousands
hit
of couples.
the
Wow.
or
Can you
the
get dating
like
advice?
cyber Jason from Jason X. Unfortunately, they did not hit the stretch
So
goal
that's
for that.
Max.
Really,
let's introduce literally
just
anybody else.
pretty much almost any Jason works except for the one from like part 2, because that one kind of sucked. The best Freddy fucking Krueger. Get out of here. There is only one
I think that may be him.
real
Hi
Freddy.
there. Are you the new French agent?
Which Friday the 13th film was Kane fucking hotter in? I could have sworn he was in all of them from like 6 onward, wasn't he? Like 6 onward or 7 onward? Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Just checking out some of the other questions that have popped up. A lot of people are asking about Caligula, and people are asking about Jason. I'm trying to find stuff that's a little bit, off that, it's sort of, off that beaten path. Let's see. Could Batman vs. Dracula be on your list if you get it? What? I'm sorry, I just found this one way back there. It says, could Batman vs. Dracula be on your list if you get it?
No.
If I get it, then it wouldn't be on the wish list anymore.
How many movies
It's
do you
not
have to
on the
wanna talk
wish
about it?
list,
No, tell me.
but
Really?
anyway.
Want to talk about it?
Do I think Warner Brothers should make a Spawn game? Spawn has not made for good video games, guys. That actually is kind of a sad truth.
Hey, did we ever get those results about cult members like Chunky or Smooth?
And
Pizza?
why exactly would
No,
Warner
all of our
Brothers
field
get
agents
it?
keep
Because
discovering
I
that
understand that the Spawn
who's gonna say
movie,
Chunky then?
license is held up by New Line, I think, and New Line's owned by Warner Brothers. But that doesn't automatically mean that a Spawn game would go to WB Games. I think it would probably go to whoever the hell they can get the fucking like rights to.
I'm just saying that why
So,
don't we point all our satellites at the
will
Pacific
Gremlins
Northwest
3
and
be
we'll settle
a
this once
friggin'
and for
reality
all.
one
You
day?
want to use all of our satellite resources.
I'm actually kind of
Bigfoot?
mixed
Yeah,
on
is
that
the worst
because
idea I've ever heard.
I'm gonna tell you guys,
Should be
Gremlins
looking
and
for
Gremlins 2 are two of my favorite
Bigfoot's
movies
a
ever.
bigger threat.
Loved them.
Don't you
But
care about Bigfoot?
in
Don't
all
you hear about
seriousness,
goats?
I don't know if a third one in that series would be a good idea. I would love it. I would love it if they would make a movie based on the earlier drafts of Gremlins
All
when the film
agents,
was
please
insanely
don't give
fucking
Agent 13
dark
doggy
and
treats without
badass
letting
and
him
just
roll over or speak.
crazy.
You'll spoil
Or if they would do like a reboot where we follow another fucking Mogwai in another part of the world. I think that would be fascinating too. So anyway, guys, I've been answering questions for about 10 minutes. Actually, it's been a little bit longer. So I'm going to end this stream here. I really do want to thank you guys for sticking around. This actually was sort of fun, just sort of ending this on a bit of like a Q&A thing. I might actually do this a little bit like more often whenever I do these streams. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this stream. I want to thank everybody for coming out. This has certainly been a hell of a lot of fun.
Okay,
and in a few hours, hopefully I will
favorite
remember to get the new friggin' reaction and review up. If you guys want a hint, the next one has to do with cooking.
Perfect.
That's really the only hint I'm going to give. It was a film made in the 1980s. It has something to do with cooking. I'm not going to give any other hints beyond that.
I'm sorry, man.
So,
I should have used a secure wire.
just going to leave that there. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys for another stream next week, and hopefully it will be Friday the 13th, the game. God, I am fucking psyched. Take care, guys. See ya.
So I find out my wife